to go fund yourself, and then 4:30, 5:30, 6:30. You can start to see a pattern emerging there. Cavaliers tonight, they are in Oklahoma City to play the Thunder. Who's with the Thunder now?
You got Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
You got Dennis Schrader. You got there's some other. You got the big New Zealand guy.
Okay.
Stephen Davis.
Gotcha. Big New Zealand guy.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's some people on their team.
Is that just a guy who's like really into New Zealand? He's like, yeah, I'm a big New Zealand guy. You know, like,
I love everything about it.
It's kind of my thing.
I love everything about it. Auckland, my favorite place in the world.
They're surprising. Like they're like in the playoff hunt, and everybody thought they were going to be terrible this year.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
So they've really
overexceeded expectations.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them.
And it looks like Tristan's going to probably get traded before the trade deadline tomorrow.
Tristan Thompson,
Mm-hmm.
Double T.
Yeah, I think he's going to end up in Houston.
TT.
Okay. So, Cavs at Thunder tonight, 8 o'clock, live from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. And so 7:30 is when you want to get all of the coverage. Thunder doing pretty well. They're 30-20.
Yeah.
Cavaliers, conversely, 13-38.
But they're having fun, right?
They're having a good time. It's not about whether you win or lose.
That's all the games
when
we've
you're at
played?
the National Basketball Association level.
There's only been 50 games.
56, 46, 56. There's
38 and 13.
There's
Yeah,
simply
but
no
they-
way to know what that
Yeah.
total is.
51.
They play like 82, so they're more than halfway through the season.
Why did I think there was like way more than that? I know baseball has like 180 or whatever, but I thought there were way more than that in basketball.
80.
Maybe it just
but then the
seems like
playoffs
they're
are
constantly
forever.
playing.
When the Cavs are in the playoffs, like you get like a whole nother season because
'Cause it goes till June.
playoffs take so long.
Yeah. Okay.
If you go to AlanCoxShow.com, you can check out the Wig Out Wednesday. It is the Chiefs Victory Parade edition. There's some wild things going on in Kansas City, not the least of which are there was a car that broke the barricade and went flying down. Some of the this guy with his pants down.
Everyone's cheering him on as he's trying to climb to a higher spot.
Yeah.
I mean, when the Cavs won the championship, people were climbing everything
You were one of them,
Safely.
weren't you?
safely. I was up on a ledge. I wasn't up super high.
The climbing, I understand. The car barreling down the street to... I'm going to show you the video if you're
Yeah, it's
watching at
wild.
AlanCoxShow.com. Some people that are filming this from their hotel room, I assume, or somewhere, maybe where they work. Mm-hmm. And a car breaks the barricade, and then cops have to ram the car, and there's tear gas or something, and I don't know.
No way.
Oh my god.
No way. Oh, no way.
People get away.
No way.
Look at all those guns being called.
Oh my God.
Well, of course.
Oh my God.
gosh.
Caden, shut up.
This is great entertainment. Holy crap.
What a day.
Look at the helicopter. They have a police helicopter.
Holy
up there.
crap!
Yeah, I do.
Who'd have ever thought something like that had happened in Kansas City? Holy crap. Is he telling his girl to shut up?
Shut
Or
up,
is it,
stupid.
Hey,
I'm trying to
shut
film."
up. Yeah, I don't need all this. So, yeah, you can. We got some video for you at AlanCoxShow.com there. Police chase along the Chiefs parade route.
Got that.
The beginning of the parade
I
route.
really enjoy the guy falling.
From the tree? Is there cursing in it? Can I show that? Or is it...
I think it's okay. I mean, I would check.
I mean, there's
I'm not-
people going nice ass,
Yeah, I
And
don't
he's
think there's any swearing.
climbing up in a tree.
Like I don't
and
think
his-
there's any f-bombs.
Pants are down, or they're like below his cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to pull him up. Here, I'll show you a little bit of the video here. All right.
It's pretty fun.
There
And
we
if you
go.
just go to the end of it when he's falling, it's the best part anyway.
To the end?
Yeah.
Oh, he falls out the tree.
yeah.
All right, well, there you go.
Ow! Ow!
That is a guy who really wants to be part of the parade.
I worked the Cavs parade. I bartended. We had 3 bartenders on.
I almost broke up with my girlfriend that
Downtown
morning.
Cleveland.
Well, we were doing the show, and Gwen was like, oh, maybe I'll take Nora down there. I'm like, are you insane? Why
It was
would you do that?
unbelievable. We
Yeah.
opened at 6 a.m., and this was when I was working at the Galleria, so we had a line at 6 a.m. when I got there like 5:30. I think it was 6, maybe 6 or 7. Either way, threw a line through the entire Galleria out the back that wrapped around 12th Street, around the side of the back of the building at 6 a.m. for people to come in. We were at capacity all day long. We ran out of ice. We ran out of every type. We were like, yeah, I can make you a vodka cranberry, but there's not going to be any ice in it. Like, if you're cool with that.
Make you a lukewarm vodka cranberry.
Nobody cared.
Well, it's what it made people do is that people started doing shots instead.
Right.
The people that were drinking liquor were like, well, then just give me the shot of Jack with a Coke back. We ran out of every type of domestic beer, Bud Light, Coors Light, Miller Lite, everything. By the end of that day, we were out of so many things. They were trying to call in people from other stores, but every place was so busy and nobody could get downtown that we just got it handed to us for hours on
Actually,
end.
I don't think we ever made it on the air that day.
No, I don't think you did.
We were sitting in here waiting because they were like, oh, you guys will be on after. We were going to carry the parade. You'll be on after the parade. It should be over by 1.
No.
I go, that is wildly optimistic. We never made it on the air.
It was like 5 or 6 by the time they got to the speeches.
Yes.
Like once LeBron was up there, swearing and
Dropping
giving a
F-bombs
speech,
or whatever, yeah.
It was already 6 o'clock or so. Because I was down there for the parade, and then I left and tried to, and I got home and I was able to watch the tail end of the speeches. But I got down there at like 5:30 a.m.
I almost quit my job that day.
I almost quit my girlfriend that day.
Bill broke up with his girlfriend. You did break up with her? Or you almost broke up with her?
We got in a big
Which
fight
girl
the night
was
before.
this?
This was, you know better.
The screaming girl?
Yeah.
All right.
What
And-
happened?
Well, I was going to go downtown. I'm like, I'm going to leave at 4:30.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, if I don't get a lot of sleep, then I'm not in a good mood and I don't want to get up that early. I'm like, then don't go.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't have any skin in this if you don't want to, or you can come and meet me later, but I'm going to go down because I want to get a good spot because I know it's going to be crazy.
Yeah. But
And so she's like, but I need to get some sleep. I'm like, then just go later. I don't care. I'm leaving at 4:30.
Yeah.
I'm going to get on the rapid and I'm going to go downtown. So if you want to go with me, go with me. If not, I don't care. But whatever's going to happen, I'm not basing my life on you right now. This is important to me. I want to be there. I want a good spot. We're going. I'm leaving at 4:30. I'm waking up at 4:30. I'm leaving at 5. Getting down there at 5:30.
You were trying to explain to her how impactful the basketball team's
like,
parade
but
was
I'll be
going
sleepy.
to be.
I'm like, I don't care if you're sleepy.
Like, you don't have to come to
Yeah,
this.
you don't have to come. And she's like, but what? Don't you want me to come? I'm like, no, I don't care.
Right.
I want to go and be in the parade.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a good spot. I have friends that are going to meet me there. If you want to be there, then be there. If not, I'm not arguing with you anymore about it.
Right.
Big
So
fight.
how was that not the last straw? If that was the
'Cause then
penultimate straw.
Then she's like, okay, I'll just go with you. And I'm like, all right, there you go.
I just need to get some sleep right. I just need to go to bed like right this second.
So they arrested 2 people at the parade route there in Kansas City.
Anybody die?
Did anyone die?
Well, because I know our parade.
no one died at our parade either.
No one got shot till later. I think after the parade.
Well, this was
done.
the beginning of the parade, though, so the day is still young. I imagine that they'll be having the kind of parade
it's
that the
only
Cavaliers
2:30
have.
there.
I applaud Cleveland.
Oh,
for
it's
that.
happening right now.
It's still going on. I mean,
Oh, okay.
this what I just showed you happened at 8 this morning. And, of course, they say the driver was probably drunk.
Good for him.
I mean, he's already, it looks like he's driving like a 92 Taurus.
Yeah.
So no big loss when you get rammed by a couple of cruisers.
He's
Sure,
just
that's a
doing his.
2006.
He's doing his Wednesday routine. He does this every week.
Sure.
There just happens to be other people around this time.
There happens to be a parade on his route
Right.
to
He's
work.
like, what the heck, man? Making me late. I only had 4 bush lights this morning. Not feeling good.
Yeah. So the Chiefs celebrating there. Very, very happy. I got some money for you here. It's $1,000. Chance for you to go fund yourself. Good luck.
Hey, it's Rover. Go fund yourself. We have your shot at $1,000 now. Text the nationwide keyword CRAZY to the number 200-200. You'll get a text confirming entry plus iHeartRadio info, standard data, and message rate supply in this nationwide contest. That's CRAZY to 200-200. Good luck and go fund yourself from 100.7 WMMS.
Alan, it's going to be weird if Tristan Thompson goes to the Rockets because James Harden had sex with
Chloe.
Chloe.
They're all
They were
banging
together, yeah.
everybody.
Teammates and Eskimo brothers. I like it.
These hoes be for everybody. Like they should know that going in. Who
But
cares?
they're
Is she a hoe?
not.
I don't think she's a hoe.
That's got to be so
They
hard.
had a kid together.
If you bang somebody in the same league, you should assume. I mean,
The same league. There's a lot of players that you're going to have sex with probably 2 people in the same league if you're a wag.
Here's my
If you're
thing.
a jersey chaser.
You gotta, I mean,
But if they end up on the same team, that would be a little strange.
I don't think that would be strange.
seeing your ex with somebody, or knowing, like, if you're out with your boyfriend or girlfriend and they're like, you see their ex, you're like, man, I know that you guys slept together or whatever. That's weird enough. I can't imagine having millions of followers and having to look at it like on Instagram or anything
Or
like that.
watch
where
it
you're
on
just
a
like,
TV
well,
show.
That's what I'm saying. TV, or like now you're at your job and your coworker is like, you have to
Can't get away from it.
Yeah, that's insane to me. I couldn't even imagine.
Didn't you say you'd like cut off one of your friends, Poundcake, if you found out they did something with somebody that you dated?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, then how would you say that this wouldn't be a big deal if they were both on the team?
But this is a different scenario because they're high-profile athletes. And
Doesn't matter. They still had sex with the same woman.
Yes, but they're both exes, though. Like, it's not like...
Neither of them are with her anymore.
Yeah, they didn't... One didn't cheat on the other
There wasn't
with another
overlap?
guy. No, there was no overlap.
So if there's overlap,
Tristan-
They both got
it's no
dumped.
good. But
So there has to be overlap.
They're both dirty dog dudes.
Tristan has a baby with her, though.
Yeah, but he's still a dirty dog dude. He was cheating on her while she was with the baby. Like, she had the baby. So
Pregnant.
who cares? Yeah, who cares? But me, I'm just a little old pound cake. And if you cheat on me, like, I'm wounded.
what if it's just, it's not a cheating situation, just Eskimo brother situation?
You can't
You
get
hooked up
mad
with
about
the same-
that. You cannot get mad about that.
I'm petty about it, but in a long...
Especially here. You're gonna in Cleveland, you're gonna
That's
run
what
into
I'm saying.
somebody
Small
that
There's,
has,
only,
space.
there's
yeah.
only so many gays out there, and I just found it funny because I'm like, oh my gosh, they're engaged, and I banged both of them, and they're happy, and I'm just like, I banged both of them, and I'm like, I didn't make them happy, so it was a bad reflection on me, but I was like, well, I'm glad that I could be like a little bit of glue in between them to put them together.
You're the connective tissue.
That's how I thought about it. I
All
was
right,
like, I
well.
put them together.
Friend of a friend. Well, that's nice. You did something nice.
But if they ever see me, like I will curse upon them. I don't want to be friends with them, but I'll look from afar.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think Kipnis is an Eskimo brother.
Of yours?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, who is that worse for?
Kipnis.
Why? Wonderful.
I'm asking.
Because
I don't
if
think
you're
it's worse for
banging,
anybody.
if
It's
you're
great.
banging someone who's hot enough to bang Kipnis, that means he's kind of shooting down a little bit, right?
No.
I'm not being mean to you at all.
You're being incredibly mean to me.
I mean,
being
okay.
so mean.
Are you saying that you're on the same level as Jason Kipnis?
I'm on a higher level because I have more personality.
Are you
He
serious
has to
right
work
now?
Yes.
for it. Kipnis relies on his money and
I
charm.
charm my way there. I'm not just
Stop
famous.
getting upset.
I'm just telling you how it is.
How many conversations
Jason
have you
Kipnis.
had with Jason Kipnis?
Jason Kipnis seemed to
2
be
or 3?
Yeah,
So-
he seems to be a very personable
That's
guy.
what I'm saying. How do you know that your personality is better than his?
Because that's all I got.
That's all he has to work with. I agree with Bill.
Okay.
But I'm saying I agree with Bill.
I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility to say that you shoot out of your league a lot.
But it works.
I know, and that's I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm not out of my league, but I'm saying it's impressive.
yeah.
What I'm doing is impressive.
Yeah. So he said, who's that worse for? And I said, Kipnis.
It's not worse for him because then
You're saying it's worse for you?
it's worse for me.
How?
I don't know.
He's got he's a
I really backed
millionaire.
myself
I was
into
going
the
to say,
corner.
Bill got lost in his
I was
own
like,
weeds
he
there.
got so mad that I said he wasn't as good looking as Jason Kipnis, and he talked himself into proving me
I'm
right.
way better looking than Jason Kipnis. I'm just-
Close.
Kipnis is a personable guy.
That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
was like, he might have a great personality too.
He's one of my hometown boys. I'm a booster.
I'm an Eskimo brother with Ricky Martin.
How so?
One of the people I banged Ricky Martin back in the day.
Do you have receipts of that?
I don't have
I'm sure
video
they
footage.
told. I'm sure they told you they
I
did.
wish there was an app for it. I would really like to know all my Eskimo brothers.
I don't
my
want to
God.
know
No, you don't.
anything.
Yes, I do.
No,
No,
you
you
don't.
don't. Because
I
it's
bet I
gonna
have some
be
good ones.
It's gonna be a couple. You're have a nice Jason Kipnis or like a Browns third string player, but then you're gonna have some people where they had a rough night and a weak moment.
Yeah, but it's
and you're
also-
like that guy.
There was a season on the league where Taco hooked up all the Eskimo brothers, and it was like a fraternity where it's like, oh, hey, we're Eskimo brothers. Let's help each other
That
out.
would never be how it would work in real life.
I don't
Not
care.
for
I wanna
one-
believe.
Not for one
I
second.
want to believe.
I don't care or need to know. I don't.
Nope.
They don't need to know about me.
Nope,
I
I
don't
wa-
need to know
I
about
want
them.
know-
I want it to be like Ancestry.com.
No,
where
absolutely
I put
not.
in my DNA and be like, oh, here's all your Eskimo brothers. Here's your Eskimo family tree.
Go ahead,
I was just gonna say the other guy that I banged, he also banged Ariana Grande's brother, Frankie Grande. So I
Good
was
for
like,
you.
That's how I know about all these inside
But
sources.
again, I mean,
I have
I
no
guess
interest in that.
if you're curious, there might be a part of that where you go, "Oh, interesting."
He got
but it
pics I
doesn't.
wanted to
But
see.
it doesn't really
It
do
doesn't
anything
change
for
anything.
you.
It doesn't
change
matter.
anything for you.
The guy that
You're not with them anymore. It doesn't change anything.
Right.
Still cool.
The guy that I've been hooking up with is like very FWB. We don't really talk outside of, hey, can you hang
Fat
out
white
Thursday?
bitch.
Yeah, he is. I wasn't gonna. I mean, you pick your own letters, but if that's what you choose, I'm like, there's a very good possibility he's currently hooking up with more than one person. I mean, like we hang out once a month. I can assume
There's
that
no
that's-
exclusivity
but that
contract.
There's no exclusivity. I don't mind. I don't need to know about it. I don't need
Right.
to know who you've been with. I don't need to know
You
if
don't wanna
you are
rank
now.
yourself
I
compared
don't
to-
need to rank myself because it's not.
I mean, there's an aspect of wanting everyone involved to be healthy.
Well, yeah.
You don't want
yeah.
to bring in anything to the party that you didn't leave
No,
with.
no,
but-
no.
What
But
if you
and I
saw-
trust him like that.
What
But
if you saw one of the other girls and you were like, "Whoa, I'm way hotter than her"?
I don't.
Would that make you feel bad?
I would be
likes
like,
dumpers.
you're hotter than that. Like I would look at him like, what happened that time? You know what I mean? I mean, we've all banged
That
some
time.
uggos. Everybody bangs an uggo every now and then. I think that's pretty safe to say. You have a momentary lapse in judgment. You look at it, you're like, that was a whoops.
Sometimes
but-
personality shines through.
Sometimes the personality shines through. I'm not trying to judge anybody on anybody that
No.
banged. You
getting
do
in
what you
trouble.
did.
I
It's
didn't
got
even-
nothing to do with me.
I didn't even get to break up with someone until I was in my 20s. I
yeah.
always got dumped.
This is what it feels like. This is cool.
It wasn't even that. I was just like, oh, okay, well, it's.
I'm
you know.
usually the dumper.
I have 1 and 1. I've only been in 2 real relationships. I ended one got ended on me.
I broke up with both.
ended on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Yeah, I don't
Me
care.
and
I
Poundcake
don't.
have had the same number of relationships.
And mine lasted significantly shorter. Yours was 2 years and 1 year. Mine was
6 years and 3.5 years.
Mine was 1 month and 2 months.
There you go.
Vastly different
Completely
scales.
different.
You haven't even had a toothbrush cycle.
No, I've never even lived
Like your 2 relationships together equal 1 toothbrush.
for sure. I've never even lived with anybody. We've never
That's
kept
funny.
anything at each other's houses. I stole his headphones. These are his.
See, and
Stole
that's
his headphones.
the
I
opposite
didn't steal them. He gave them to me.
for
but
me
still.
is that I would never refer to somebody I dated for 3 weeks as a boyfriend. I'd be like, oh, this is a guy I'm seeing.
Well, we talked for a while, and then the official timeline of us dating was
Yeah, you
a month and 2
you
months.
wanted that very much. You wanted that tag very much.
Yeah.
They did. They always initiated. They're like, so I'm ready to say the B word. I was like, bitch. And they're like, no.
I'm ready to
boyfriend.
say the B word.
Like I've gone out
If
with
you
guys.
call it the B word, you're not ready to say the B word. I'm ready to say
Can I
the
call
L
you
word.
my-
No, you're not. You just called it the L
Can I
word.
call you my B word?
We're talking about SEX in front of the CHILDREN.
Sex cauldron? I thought they closed that place down.
Eh, boy.
Ah, crusty.
Sex cauldron. Oh, I love that clip. It's the best.
We're talking about SEX in front of the CHILDREN.
Sex cauldron? I thought they closed that place down.
All right.
Bill wants a Carfax on all of his exes.
I would like to know.
I just don't know why Deal wanted.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need to know the
Why would
number.
they
Because the only
even-
reason people want to know is because they want to do that internal calculus of
Am I hotter
I'm
than
better
them?
looking. Yeah, and I'm going to assume they're all going to be better looking than me.
Right.
That's where I start.
You don't
So
try.
that'll hurt my self-esteem. Would that hurt your self-esteem, Bill, or would that make you think that you're as hot as those people?
He's not saying he's hot. He's saying that he is
I'm saying-
he's working harder at what he's doing.
So what I'm saying is,
I'm
would you
saying
look at it
my
like,
technique matches their good looks or whatever.
okay, so you would say we're all on an even playing field. Since all of us slept with that girl,
No, I
we're all
wouldn't
the
say
same.
because there's so many circumstances. So there's
They all
an
took
even playing
they all
field,
took different paths
Yes,
to get to
yes.
the same destination.
But it's nice to it's to walk amongst the trees and you go, hey.
You don't ever visit a
From
city.
a redwood.
Yeah.
You don't ever visit a city and you're like, I want to know the notable people from here.
No.
That's what I do
No.
with people. Who's the notable people that have been in
Who are the
here?
notable people have been in your pants?
Right.
Notable people.
Just not everybody. I don't want to know the number. I just want to know
What? No, most people don't have any notable people on their list.
they
I mean,
might, and if they do, I want to know.
so you don't care about all the regular, hardworking
No.
folks that have
I
done
wanna
some
know-
time in their
I
pants.
want to know the governors and athletes and historians and kings.
You know how
and-
much Poundcake is fascinated by historians
And czars and stuff.
philosophers.
I know some of
yes.
the girls I hooked up with have some notable people. like notable.
Well, yeah, girls, because they can just go,
Right.
I'm
They
ready.
just be
And
hot,
yeah,
yeah.
right.
And
just be
guys
hot.
too.
Not so much.
Not as much, no.
You think?
You're talking about gay
Well,
dudes.
maybe gay dudes.
Yes,
but
gay
not,
dudes. My one friend who's the porn star.
Right, because
Yeah, but
that's
not
he's a
the-
porn
talking
star.
about.
Regular
Right.
dudes,
But
regular,
regular
straight
dudes
guys,
aren't hooking up with famous women. Is
models.
easy.
And,
Okay, yeah, okay,
no,
fair enough.
that doesn't happen.
Gay dudes are like straight women. I'm ready. Let's have sex.
Right.
And somebody will come up and have sex with you. You know? Bill's putting in the hours.
Right.
He's putting in them 10,000 hours. Billable hours is what he should call it. It's like a law firm. Billable hours.
Or you can have me on retainer.
But if you wear a retainer, he wants nothing to do with you.
That's very
FYI.
true. Yeah.
All right, I got a break. All those ministry tickets for you shortly. Al Jorgensen and company are on the road with KMFDM and Frontline Assembly. They'll play the Agora in July. Want to get a text in, 35192. You can watch all of the fascinating film from the Chiefs Super Bowl parade at AlanCoxShow.com.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our